What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. We've done the kit reveal, and we've been able to look at pretty much what Trendy Akuma is all about. But now we're going to go into the analysis of the kit as well. We're going to try and test out the character. Okay, we're going to do this through the limited trials for Akuma. All right, Trendy Akuma to be more precise, as we have two versions of them right now. And what we're going to be doing pretty much is we're going to be going right ahead to see what we can do, and we're going to sort of decide on where our next part was going to be in the fighting heart. Okay, because we do have a couple, and I was going to figure out if I was going to try and work on my balanced characters, or I was going to try and even further strengthen my power or tank characters. Okay, first things first is we go over to the characters here before we actually proceed, because this is going to be also vital when we go ahead with our training. Is if we go over and we try and look at our existing attack based characters. Okay, let's see here. Because we have Bison who's key, we have Oni as well representing, and of course we got the new trendy Akuma coming through as well. If we look at our tanks, I know we do have a couple of them. Goku is quite important as well. It's definitely the gatekeeper and protector as well. So this is the one reason why I'm actually considering tanks. But we already know the assassins are already top dogs. There's not an argument in terms of like my own priority. Just getting that out of the way. But when it comes to the balanced characters, right? Sagat is the only one that actually brings concern for my lack of investment in that avenue. And both when it comes to support as well, you can see that there's a whole lot of support. Rose is there, and looks, and of course Trendy, Chun-Li, athlete Chun-Li as well. So how am I going to go about doing this? Looks like what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and spread the love for the rest of the crew. Before we proceed, we're going to go right ahead, and we've already established the fact that the attack team are quite healthy, at level 30. All right, you just have the assassins way ahead, for obvious reasons, and we're going to go right ahead and we're going to try and analyze Akuma here as well. How we pretty much do what we do. First of all, is go right ahead and look at the caliber of the opponents that we're going to be facing. We're also going to be trying out facing the characters individually, hoping that we don't have to do any sort of major tinkering to find a way of defeating the bosses, because that typically would mean that they are not effective enough, especially when they are attackers and assassins. You expect them to dominate. Okay, Akuma was an exception of a tank who, E-Hunter, Rich E-Hunter to be precise, was an exception of a tank that actually really dominated his own round because of the reverse use of the damage reduction. And so we're going to go right ahead. We're going to now take a look at the characters right now. So we can see we do have Somai Ibuki. This is a top tier character. All right, we're going to look ahead and see who we have here. We have Fashion Sakura. So we're looking at master / legendary kind of people. We got another fashion, what's this? Flaming can. Can't remember what that can is, so I don't have it. Then we have Sagat, of course, representing the Inferno, and we do have Bison as well. So we have very few characters that we actually go up against Bison. So this is actually immense. This actually means that there might be something that we are not aware of. Pretty much maybe being able to bypass him to take care of other characters, because of the way his kit works out. He goes to the guy with the highest attack or the guy with the lowest defense. But Bison sometimes would drop to the guy with the lowest. He never has the lowest defense. He just might have the lowest HP most times. So who knows? But last but not the least, is going to be Evil Ryu himself. So this guy is already telling you that the caliber of the opponent that we're facing here is a top tier. All right, so we're expecting to be nothing less than top tier himself. And so we're going to go right ahead. We're going to start with Somai Ibuki. This is already putting him as someone that you expect stuff to happen with. Okay, so first of all, we need to make sure that we have the we actually don't have a tank, which is kind of odd. I would like to make sure we have at least one tank, but we need to make sure that we have, the synergy in terms of like being able to achieve all the combos and not pile up a bunch of 2s and 3s. And then we're going to go right ahead and see here. I'm quite, optimistic, and I'm going to be starting with him for sure. I should have put Chun-Li instead of C-Viper, but it doesn't matter. I think he's going to excel regardless. So we're going to go right ahead. That's the first one here. I got lost in that. And we're going to go right ahead to the C2 because we want to accumulate the white beads as soon as well. As you can see, there's a lot of white beads already. There's a few more, and we're going to consume the one of the white beads that we got before, and we're going to try and do this. All right, we just took that one out. We lost Viper. That's not a problem. Go right again. This time we just took him out. Whoa, what just happened? Hold on, hold on. Oh my word. We should be able to look at a replay. Did the guy continue to take out? Why did he do it? Did that happen by mistake? I want to see what happened. This is quite crazy. Does he do the Raging Demon again if he takes out another person? If he does that, then it looks like your current Akuma is going to have to take a backseat, but we're going to find out for sure. Let's just have a look and let's not get too excited, okay? Or maybe that was the, you know, all right. So you see, there is something. So you see that cross like with wing on him right now. So he does get more, okay? So we have, I think this is the count here, right? Because it's 13 here right now. So he hits 14, and then he does. Oh, okay. So you can see this actually looks different. So I think that is the moves that we're talking about here. I don't know why the move is going on my head. I'm going to check it again for sure, but that is pretty much exciting and quite impressive so far. I'm liking this character even more with the use of him already. Let's go right ahead and put the second team first of all before I look at what I'm actually curious about. And we're just going to put Elena also for health reasons, but going back here again, the skill I'm talking about is the Star Annihilation. So I think that's what that looks like. It's like a Raging Demon as well. So that's what happened. It wasn't like he took out someone and then did it again. So we're going to try again, once again, to try and pile up Raging Demon as much as you can. First of all, remember you want to use his super Akuma the first time, because the first time you're going to get 4 of the white beads. Look, I'm so in awe of this character that I'm not even paying attention to continue the moves. I'm just kind of like staring and letting the stuff like just pass by. So we're going to go right ahead and we're going to try again. I don't want to put a tank before. Didn't we put a tank before? I can't remember putting a tank before, so I'm just going to put him instead. Alright, so let's go. So we're going to use him first, obviously. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this because I want to build a whole lot more of that. And I'm going to go right ahead. I'm going to just try doing Shuriken, which tends to miss quite a bit. Okay, we're going to try again with him. There we go. Put some health. Use his stuff again. And then let's see how many more beats do we have. So it looks like we already have. There you go. So he did that. I think that's turn on annihilation. So everything is white beats, and he just took out like 3 guys. My word. Look at me. I'm not even paying attention. Like I literally just letting the stuff slide because of how much I know trying to look out for the way the character works. So now that we have this, we're just going to do it again. All right. And so looks like when he does annihilation, you see that cross, whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now we've just been the first 2 guys with so much ease. Obviously, I expect the first 3 to be piece of cake. Well, I didn't expect somebody book it to be piece of cake. She was a piece of cake, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to call it that. So now we're gonna go for the 3rd strike. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely putting this guy on my next list. You know what? Well, obviously after Oni, but we have to discuss that. We have to discuss that too. And priorities, how they changed. This is kind of like crazy. But we're going to go right ahead. We're going to start again. You do that first. You want to make sure that you are using that as much as possible, because you're going to get the white beads a lot quicker. Don't worry about the C3 for now. Focus on Super Combo and C2. Obviously now we have one of them. All right, we have the I've forgotten the terms. We're going to avoid using that so that we don't do that. Actually, we maybe should have done it. So it just looks like when you see that major animation that you can actually tell if you have all white. Okay, we have 1 purple bead left. So we're going to do his Rain Demon now. I'm going to have a chance to do 2. We're going to have a purple bead. And then we're going to do it again. Oh, okay. We actually got it. There you go. See? And that Annihilation 1 catches everybody. Oh, because obviously the fighting soul is already out there, and this thing is amazing. It's amazing for sure. I'm actually curious to see how it works against Bison. I think the other people The other folks, we should be piece of cake. But I'm curious to see how it works in Bison. We don't need we can use see another thing you have to know is right now, guys, is that I don't actually care about the team I'm using. I'm just picking a bunch of characters and we're still wiping the floor out there. So all we have to just make sure we have a balanced squad, you know. As you can see right now, this team is a bit slow. But once you start to attack, you notice that you start getting that speed. Like I said, that C2 is quite important. You're going to be getting that speed boost as you're using it. You can see it can just lift up a bit. We're almost caught up with CPU's own, gauge. And I don't think we've lost the team yet. So we'll go right here. Use him. All right, do we have all? Yeah, we have all white bits. There's you can tell the difference. You see that skull and all that kind of stuff when he does the total annihilation. All right, and we're going to do it again because now we have all white bits to be able to affect everybody. It's crazy, man. Raging demon on everyone. This is insane. Just that alone, that man, Akuma, looks like I'm gonna have to like slow down on you, bro. Looks like you're just gonna have to be the bottom guy for reasons. But we're about to see against Bison. All right, no Evilry involved. We're not going to choose Zangief. I want to try and see how it works without Zangief because Zangief obviously has that passive nullification that gives the advantage. We're just going to choose other regular crews and see how it actually works. Just choosing a bunch of random guys. I'm even putting Fei Long in there. Let's see how confident I am. All right, Bison's already getting dazed. Go ahead for the highest attack character. He goes for Bison. Go return Inferno. Oh, I missed an opportunity there. My bad. I should have actually done the C2. I missed an opportunity there. So that could put us in trouble. This was actually my bad there, but we might still be able to survive. I trust Akuma. I don't know. I just haven't. Oh, yeah. Okay. I did a mistake there. You were supposed to run the C2 from the very beginning, okay? Don't worry about the C3 until once you have that total annihilation done, then you can go ham with the C3. All right, so we're going to go right ahead. We're going to try again. We're picking a bunch of nuisances. No, we can obviously not going to do that. And let's go. Once again, we're going to start with Ryu. I think he's going to go for Bison first, because Bison obviously is going to be the biggest threat in the team. Does that. Bison's probably going to do Return Inferno. But don't forget, we're going to have to do this. And once you do that, oh, we don't have a guy that actually has, this is actually a problem. We don't have a guy that completes the combo. So now that doesn't typically count when it comes to picking, trying to devalue a character. We need to make sure that that synergy is complete, right? And we need that C2. So if we have no one that can do a C3, that's not going to be obviously Trendy Akuma's fault. So we're going to do it again. And we're going to do that C2, and then we're going to use her. Bison's going to try Return Inferno, but I have something for you guys, okay? I want to see if this one at Total Annihilation disregards health. Oh, I'm trying to watch. You know what? If I do something amazing, I'll definitely do a replay. I'm trying to watch while I'm playing at the same time. That's where the trouble is. Excuse me, that's where the trouble is. But what we're going to do this time is going to try not to do that, okay? So the idea is obviously use Viper, but I'm trying to just be bullish with the character and not really care about strategy and see if he's still simple enough to use. We're going to do that. We're going to use him again. And then we're going to do C Viper, get some people down. All right. Okay, that's no problem. All right, now we're going to go right ahead. We're going to call on to Akuma again. Stuff I'm going to do is whatever. Get some shield. Get this. And then do this. This time, Akuma should be ready for Annihilation. But here's the thing, total annihilation doesn't affect Bison, obviously. That's the advantage of Evilryu there. So that's, but it should still be an easy win. Akuma has done the major damage to everyone else. So he still did his job. It doesn't make him any less important because only Evilryu has that, that benefit of being able to attack Bison, and he has to be with anything other than his super combo in order to take Bison out. Okay? And other super combo on the C1, right? Every other thing, the Shuriken as well as the Raging Demon are working take Bison out. Of course, we have Zangief as well to do the notification. So, and Zangief's the free character. Like, everyone should at least have him of 5 stars if you've been playing this for a long time, and if not, at least you have a copy of him. So definitely not an out of reach person. Now, this is another one I'm actually curious to see. I'm going to just pick a bunch of randoms once again, and we're going with these folks here. All right. So we're going to have a look, and let's see. We should be able to take everybody out before. So I'm going for Avery first. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm going to have to restart this again because I made a mistake. So let's go right ahead and let's start this all over again, okay? I'm supposed to actually use, Trendy Akuma C2. Remember, that's actually very important. Do we want to do with a passive? I want to try to avoid that passive, whatever. I want to just see how bullish you can be with regards to the characters. So let's go right ahead and let's try again. Let's see. So alright, we attack Ryu. That's definitely necessary. You can see, you know what? I'm getting out of my depth. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just super excited. Let's go right ahead. Let's do this again. This time, let's have a lot of focus. Let's just do the sequence. Let's just sequence. We can actually let this thing be on auto. I don't know why I'm actually doing manually, but let's go. Get this over there. Get Akuma stop again, and then we can maybe use him. Boom, boom, boom. If Ryu tries to stop us, but no match. It's already almost out. That's what Trendy Akuma does. He already dealt with the highest attacker, and of course, Ryu doesn't have the benefit that Bison has in terms of the Return Inferno. And this time, we're about to take everybody else out because we all have white beads now. Come on, yes, sir. There we go. This is amazing. So one thing I like as well is that it is actually easy to achieve the total annihilation, as long as you have minimum the fighting spirit, and also you're going to get some extra with the garage for sure, because of that 4 that you start with. Without the garage, you miss out on the first 4 that you can actually get from the start, where you can actually lose 1 and then you get 5, but of course you add the other 2, and so that's actually important. And of course, bear in mind that we also have the benefit of the why is it loading? We have the benefit of the EX move. He's counted as already having all 5, the 80%, damage reduction, ignorance, whatever. But it was a breeze, guys. It was a breeze, and I was distracted. This was no focus at all. This was a breeze. This guy is legit. This guy is legit. Now, I'm still going to do a separate video comparing him to Akuma, right? Oni's priority is not going to change for me. I'm still going to have to get Oni, but I think he's going to have to replace Akuma. But I'm trying to see how it's going to work, because what is going to happen is we're going to get our copy from, no, we're wrong here, training ground. We're going to get our copy here, and then we're going to see how he works, because obviously he has a C2 and a C3, right? Ryu obviously has the super combo, and that's all he has to start. We will still have to practice. He's proven that he deserves to start the move at least the first time around, and after that I can switch Ryu going forward, because that way you don't have to exhaust the whatever. Because there are other ways to add the. I think there are other ways to add. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's just take it again. To add the marks, I think it's the only way you can add the mark, only with super combo. Yeah, you can only add the mark with super combo. However, if you do get all the white beads, you still get to achieve total annihilation. It's just that with these marks here, these marks are what allows you to do damages to whoever you want to attack, be it attacker or defense. And then of course, once you have boats, you do unleash a special kind of raging demon. So there are there's 2 modes, all right, 3 modes actually. We have the regular raging demon that you do on the attacker and defender. We have the one that you do once you achieve both of them, the Kishin Sengeki, and then we have the total annihilation. It's just so crazy. So let me know what you guys think about the character. This is pretty much the analysis here for you guys. You guys seen it. You see how it was just stirring everything up, wreaking havoc and being definitely top G. We're gonna go next, and we're going to be doing the training grounds. We're gonna do like we normally do the first part of it, and after that, we're gonna be doing a final video where we're going to be analyzing which Akuma is better. All right, because we have to make a decision after we get through Oni. Of course, we still have a long way to go. It's not like we're gonna just get our Gokin and get our Oni and everything, and all be cool in the world. But like I said before, the one time I'm actually curious about is if we look at the characters here once again. Let's just go over to the gallery. That's where we can establish everything. Gokin gives you 1 and 2. All right, so that already gets it covered because Gokin now already has the 1. However, sometimes Gokin's 2 is really nice, but what can we do? It's one of the easiest way to stack up the Steel Thunder. It's typically the only way apart from the super combo. Otherwise, you're not going to be stacking up the Steel Thunder because C1 is just pretty much useless, and it just kind of like works based on that stack of Steel Thunder that you already have. C1 should have been the one that should have been this. Well, not necessarily this. It should have been had the kit of this, being able to rack up Steel Thunder should have been on this one here, and it would have just been perfect for Gokin because Gokin C2 is hard to just fight apart from the Steel Thunder. But the funny thing is that when you're using regular Akuma with him, it's kind of easier to just fight. For regular Akuma, you have to sort of stack him up until you are like you have the extreme, and then your Regiment is really amazing. Otherwise, it takes time for you to build that up. But that's why I'm actually quite amazed at the fact that Trendy Akuma doesn't have to go through all that lengthy spell as long as he's fully kitted. That is actually very possible. I don't want you guys going to grab Akuma who's on just A, trying him out and wondering why he's not being able to achieve the total annihilation as quickly as he is in the trials. That's because he's complete over there. And otherwise, that's pretty much it from me, guys. It was a total fun analysis, pretty much a breeze. I'm sure once you guys went through the trials and already cleared it without any problems at all. Anybody you choose from the team is going to be an easy breeze for you guys. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. I can't remember last time I had an easy game like the, well, I can because Rich E Hunter was also pretty much boss, in his event too. But this is giving me Evil Ryu vibes back in the day when it was just so easy to just rip through and just finish the game. This is amazing, guys. Otherwise, being your boy Shin Ryu, thanks for tuning in for this video. We still expect a few more to come before the day is over, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends, especially those who are interested to try to duel and any other mobile game out there. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.